Lesson 62.3 topic, Ritual for Making Money Quickly. Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is a ritual that many brothers and sisters are interested in. I warn you that it is dangerous to perform. The consequences of suddenly having so much money may not be as positive as you think. A great deal of awareness and logic are necessary when spending money. If someone enters a consumerist frenzy, the consequences can be terrible for you and those around you. Nevertheless, I will give you the ritual. I am going to give you the ritual for those who do not have the necessary mental strength to perform creative magic directly. Remember that it has always been explained in previous lessons. I am going to explain it as simply as possible. On the altar you have already prepared, or if you don't have one, prepare one now, as it can help greatly. You place all the objects you need on it to focus your vision on what's necessary. On the altar, place a tall white candle, the magic stones surrounding the candle that have been previously charged with the sun's energy, any religious objects you like, but they must be positive regardless of the religion. All positive energy is welcome no matter where it comes from. The figure or symbol, all are positive. Place them in a prominent spot on the altar near the candle and within the circle of stones and salt surrounding the candle. Place photos of the objects you want to acquire with the money. This helps focus your vision. A photo of a banknote of the legal tender in your country could also work. But I don't recommend placing a banknote there because the sight of a banknote can provoke bad feelings. It can provoke too much greed, and then you are losing the possibility of focusing correctly with the higher levels of the reality. Having said that, we can now begin with the ritual. Light the candle and then, gazing intently at it and if possible at all the objects on the altar that you can see at a simple glance. Therefore it shouldn't be too large and you'll need to step back a little from the altar. Concentrate on the candle. As you look at the pictures of the material objects you wish to acquire, you can say, I want to have money quickly to get all of this. I want to have money quickly to obtain all of this. You can do this for 10 to 15 minutes. This is the best way for the invocation to reach the higher levels of reality. To know that you have spent the necessary time for the invocation to reach the higher levels of reality, you can ask using dowsing, using a pendulum, tarot cards, or any other method of divination. If you have an open door with these methods of divination, the mind will be sensitive to them and will respond. But ideally, it should be done through creative magic. It is the most effective, powerful, the only thing that can happen to you if, according to Father's wishes and the plan that he has designed for you or for the people around you, including yourselves, your path doesn't include having a lot of money, then having performed this ritual usually has no positive impact. It might even have some negative impact because it could awaken envy in someone around you or increase your anxiety. Don't wait for the future that lies before you to unfold, and that will change your way of thinking and cause you to act incorrectly. What I mean is that you have to be patient with destiny that lies before you. You have to see it little by little as it manifests and thus change your way of thinking about destiny. On many occasions, it is not good for certain people to suddenly have a lot of money. They usually lose it quickly and don't have the awareness to spend it wisely, and then the negative consequences follow. Obviously, this ritual is more successful if you perform it in a place with high positive energy. This helps your wishes and invocations travel further, bear fruit in the physical world. I recommend it every day. This will increase the power of invocation. If possible, don't do it alone. The invocation group should consist of at least 2 or 3 people, depending on their level of concentration. If the combined mental power of the 3 people is very high, the ritual will take effect quickly. But it all depends on the Father's wishes. I think that's enough for this topic today. There are many, and I have to address them all. So thank you for listening. Until next time, brothers and sisters.